question, same one I asked Coach. Obviously, you guys had a close game, tough loss against Cal State LA. What are your thoughts on that matchup?
My thoughts is we should have won the game. It's tough knowing that start of the second half we were a little complacent, and just blowing a 18-point lead. It's tough, but we have to understand that we lost, and when it's time to get back to practice, tune up some more things, and get back to another road trip. So that's my thoughts on it.
I want to come back to that in a minute, but tell me first of all about your own night. Career night for you, 24 points. What was going through your mind, and how locked in were you feeling?
It just kind of reminded me of freshman year, towards the end where everything was just kind of clicking, where I was just catching every pass, grabbing every rebound, seemed like everything was going in. It just kind of reminded me of that. I didn't realize I had career numbers until after the game. I mean, it would have been more better if you won, but I mean, I'm happy what I was able to accomplish, but I would have been more happier if we won the game.
What does it say about your team? The way you guys put games together, just everybody contributing like you do on any given night. What does that say about your team?
It says that we're past first team. I don't know. I think we're averaging maybe 20, 25 assists a game. So I mean, our game is kind of modeled after like the Spurs and the Warriors, where it's just pass, move the ball. Any shot's a good shot when it's open, and when it's clicking, it's amazing. So that's basically it.
Let's move forward to this weekend. Obviously, big game against Chico State, big rivalry game. Tell me a little bit about that matchup.
For me, it's exciting because anyone who loves sports knows rivalries. That's what makes sports. For me, I haven't lost to Chico technically, and I don't plan on doing that this weekend. I have an old teammate that plays for Chico, and I definitely am going to say some few words to him before and after the game. I'm excited because Chico State, Humboldt State, this rivalry's been decades, and ever since Chico lost their football team, basketball has just been the main thing, and I can't wait for Fridays. I mean, I already got jitters, and I can't wait to practice today, and then tomorrow, and then we travel, and then Friday tip off. So
now I know the big mantra is take it one game at a time, but with Stanislaus right on the back end of that back-to-back, I imagine there's been at least some thought that's crossed your mind about that game as well.
Well, I mean, how we prepare is usually the first game we prepare hard, a lot of film, and then the next day, so Saturday morning, immediately we have film for an hour, just watching game tape, how they play and stuff, and then we have a shoot around where we'll do a scout just to get like a taste of what they do, to do it the most we can. But the game by game thing, it's facts. I mean, you can't overlook Stanislaus. I mean, they're in our conference for a reason. Every team is good. The record may say 2-5, but I see, we may be 2-5, but every game we lost has been by less than 5 points. So we're taking it seriously. I mean, obviously it's hard. It's a harder situation because it's Chico. It's Chico, rivalry game. But at the same time, we got another game. So that's how our thought process is, game by game.
How much of a challenge is that back-to-back? Going from Chico, making that drive the next morning down to Stanislaus.
It's tough. 5 hours to Chico, and then another 2 hours. And just imagine, I believe we're leaving that night, and so that's going to be rough because win or lose, we're going to be emotionally drained. We're going to be tired, but we got to make the drive regardless. We have to play, and I think the biggest challenge is just refocusing, realizing, okay, we had a game, win or lose, next game. And our coach, like he says, game by game. And one of our things that we say is next play. So I feel like we're going to win. And if we win, great. On to the next game. If we lose, boom, we got film. Next game. So that's basically it.